Hi all, welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, it's the day before Thanksgiving. My days are so confused. I will update you guys on what's been going on later, but anyways, I'm about to start making a pumpkin pie. So the day before Thanksgiving, I decided when Layton was a baby to start a new tradition because we're never home on Thanksgiving Day. We're out with family, which is fine. But my greatest memory growing up was helping cooking Thanksgiving meals. So I wanted to kind of start our own tradition. So we have like our little family's Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving. So I pretty much make a Thanksgiving meal. Now I don't start that over. Okay, so I prepare the whole Thanksgiving meal, but without the turkey or ham. I know that's like a main part, but right now we're just a family of 4 and it's just really me and Kyle that eat a lot. Like the kids barely eat anything, so it's kind of silly for us to cook this whole big turkey and only have for 2 people. So, and I haven't really looked. I don't know if you can buy like a really small ham. I'm not really for sure. I didn't look at that. But anyways, so I normally smoke a chicken because that will feed us and that will have a little bit left over. But I forgot. I thought I had a chicken. I usually do a whole chicken. I thought I had a whole chicken in the freezer, but when I went to go put it out to defrost in the fridge, it was not there. So I don't know, I must have used it. I don't know. I could have swore I just cleaned it out, but anyways. So we are doing chicken breast this year. So I hope that it turns out good, but we shall see. But anyways, like, but everything else, like the stuffings, like the dressing, which here in the South we call it dressing. Up there north, y'all call it stuffing. But anyways, the dressing, I like half the recipe, so I don't make like a huge deal of it. And everything else, I just kind of make according to our size. Like the green bean casserole, you can't really half up, so I just make a full thing of that because we eat that. And then as far as like the sweet potato casserole and stuff, I take some to Kyle's parents tomorrow, so that's fine. I just usually, like this time, I'm going to put it in 2 separate deals and then cook ours, and then I'll cook theirs tomorrow. So you can do that. But anyways, we are making a pumpkin pie today, and I'm also making a pumpkin cheesecake. So I have the cream cheese coming to room temperature. You want it to be softened, but I use the recipe for the pumpkin pie. I use the Libby's, the recipe on the back of this, but I need to use this organic one up first, so I'm just gonna follow this recipe but use the organic pumpkin, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, hopefully this is not cutting my head off, but I'm going to, while I make this, I will explain to y'all what's been going on. And I was supposed to have 2 eggs and I cracked one. I don't know if you can see. There was 2 yolks and 1 egg. So hopefully that doesn't mess with things. I hope not. Ugh, of course. Okay, so this weekend has been an awful weekend. Both kids have a virus. Let me just fast forward. Let me rewind back. I don't know if I had told y'all what's been going on. So like 2 weeks ago, Paisley's, this is a little TMI, Paisley had diarrhea. And it started 2 weeks ago. And it would last for a couple days, like a few days, and then it would go back to normal. And then it'd stay normal for a day or 2 and then go back to diarrhea. And it kept doing that on and off for 2 weeks. I didn't think anything about it because she was still running around playing, laughing like her normal self. And so, and she didn't have fever. Like I always check to see if she had a fever, but she didn't. And so Friday, Layton had a bad, not really a bad runny nose, but he had a runny nose. And I gave him medicine and he didn't act like he felt bad. He didn't do anything, like nothing. And so he was fine Saturday. Saturday we got our Christmas photos done. Kyle's sister took them. So she took the family Christmas photos. Well, on the way there, like Layton woke up that morning fine. He didn't have a runny nose, nothing. And as soon as we get down their street, he throws up all over his outfit. And it wasn't, sorry, I know it's loud. It wasn't a whole lot, but just enough for me to have to wash his clothes. And I still didn't think anything about it because Layton, like, I think it was during summer. Yeah, he went through a phase where he, like, we'd be out, and if he'd been in the car too long, he would throw up. And he really hasn't done that in a while. So when he throws up like that, I really don't think nothing about it. I just kind of think it's car sickness. Because after that, he ran around and he was playing Vine, everything. So we get our family pictures done, and on the way home that night, he throws up twice, right before we get home. And this time it was a lot, it was bad. If you have a tip of how to get throw up out of a car seat, which we would already be using the car seat by the time y'all watch this again, but right now, it's in the garage. I've wiped it down with Clorox wipe. I've cleaned it up the best I can. Right now, I went out there this morning to spray hot water and some dish soap. So I got a spray bottle, I put hot water and some dish soap in there and shook it up, and I sprayed, like I saturated the whole thing. And then I covered it with baking soda, hoping that might eliminate the smell. I saw something online where the lady, she did that method and she said it worked really well. So I don't know, hopefully it does. But anyways, so fast forward to Sunday. He slept with us that night because I didn't know. I knew something was off because he's never thrown up twice in a row like that. So Sunday So Sunday, he couldn't keep anything down. He woke up, and about an hour or so after he'd been up, he came in our room and he like threw up all over the carpet. So I had to like shampoo the carpets and clean all that up. And after that, he couldn't keep anything down until after it was like 1 or so Sunday. And then finally he started eating a little bit and he kept that down. I knew Paisley this whole weekend had been super, super fussy and irritable. I figured that she... Thank you. I figured she may have some kind of ear infection because this is what she did last time she had an ear infection. But I took her to the doctor Monday and I decided to take him with me. So I made him an appointment because... Okay. Sorry, I feel like I'm so all over the place, but I'm trying to like hurry up and tell y'all and catch y'all up without this being a super long video. Anyways, so I knew I was gonna take her in Monday. I decided to take him in. So as soon as he felt fine that morning, and I made the appointment. All he had was an afternoon appointment. It was like 2:30 or so. And so as soon as we get there, he like throws up. I'm so glad I had like a bowl in the car because he throws up all in the car. And we go in and she tells me that she checks everything on them, and she said they just have like probably some virus and that it could last up to 2 weeks, especially the diarrhea part, because now he has that. And it's just been really, really hard because he like seems better and then he gets sick again. So she gives me this the Zofran, the anti-nausea medicine for him. She said that should help out a lot. So I go to the pharmacy and they're out of their strength, so they have to up their strength but lower their dose, and it's just been a mess. They're dissolvable tablets, so I have to force the pill and stick it in his mouth and like hold it down. It's awful. They don't make a liquid form of that. So now he's kind of getting better now, but today's Wednesday, so yesterday he felt fine all day. He hadn't thrown up anymore since the last time I got to the doctor, and I felt bad because in the mornings, like, he'll be fine in his playroom and then he'll come to me and he just has like this really like horrible look on his face, and I could tell that he doesn't feel good and he's holding his stomach, and it just breaks my heart because I know like he's probably having stomach cramps because last night he was having them really bad and he ended up throwing up again. And and poor baby has, like, this is TMI, but he has diarrhea too, so it's just not a good time around here. Thank God that me and Kyle have not gotten it. I pray that we don't, because it just seems miserable, and just trying to take care of both. Paisley seems like, I think she's better, but I'm just hoping she doesn't get the throw up part. Like, I can handle that part of her, like the diarrhea she's been having, but I'm just like, please don't be throwing up. I'm trying to take care of one throwing up. So anyways, so that's kind of an update. I'm hoping that tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm hoping that today goes good, but I've already had to give him some more nausea medicine this morning because he came and did the same thing. He just didn't feel good, and so I really don't want him throwing up anymore. So anyways, he went to bed last night at 6 o'clock, which is so unlike him because he's just, I think, so weak and tired. So that's kind of an update of where we've been. I've been trying to edit at least get a video up a week, but that's kind of what I've been dealing with, and hopefully it'll be. I'm nervous because I've been trying to film a couple of videos. I've been trying to film a couple of videos for Vlogmas, but I just don't know. It's kind of up in the air if I'm actually going to do that, because I'm like, I have to help plan a shower. I just have a lot going on, and then we're doing things for holidays coming up, so I'm going to try my best to do Vlogmas this year, but there's probably no guarantee. But anyways, that's kind of an update what we've been doing. Now I'm going to put the filling in the pie. It overfills so much that I'm like, I don't know why. I use a deep dish, but it always seems to make so much that it's like overfilling. So I have to like carefully take it to the oven without it like overspilling, but there was a little bit of overspill, which always happens. Okay, so I decided to stop a little bit. This little girl is up, and she got done eating breakfast, and now on her morning snack. I just took the pumpkin cheesecake out of the oven. I don't know, it's so hard to make cheesecakes that don't crack, like mine cracked. They always do. I never have made one that it had not cracked. So, anyways, I just took that out of the oven. I'm gonna let that cool so I can put it in the fridge. Pumpkin pie, I just put in the fridge. I made my eggs. I boiled them. And we have like an egg maker. If you don't have an egg maker, you need an egg maker that makes hard boiled eggs. It is the easiest thing. It is the best way and the only way I will make boiled eggs now. Anyways, so I did that. I made a dozen eggs, and then I'm making my cornbread right now for my dressing. I got the chicken marinated in the fridge. I think the rolls are rising. So I think that's all I can do right now until everything just kind of comes together last minute. Oh, I baked my sweet potatoes for the casserole, and it leaked. The juice from the potatoes leaked all in the bottom of my oven, so now it smells like burnt. And I always forget to put them on a pan. Like last year I put them on a pan because the year before I did the same thing. So, but I was cooking. Hi, you want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. You're so sweet. I was cooking them with the cheesecake just to try to save some time, but they're cooling right now. But yeah, I think I need to obviously fold this laundry. It's just sheets and stuff that need to be put up, and then Layton's comforter I need to put on his back on his bed. I'm washing his rugs from his bathroom. Yesterday I cleaned the whole house, like sanitized everything and just got everything clean, and yeah. But I think after I do that, I need to go over my list for Black Friday. I'm doing a bunch online this year. We were supposed to go Black Friday shopping, like not hit the stores when they open, but go like not early morning, but actually on Friday. But I don't know now because Layton, I feel like ever since he's got this bug, he just gets bad car sick. So tomorrow should be interesting. I hope he is completely better. But anyways, we're just kind of trying to play it day by day with him. But anyways, I need to most of it I'm ordering online, but there was a couple of places that I couldn't do that. So but I need to make a list and try to get organized because a lot of it starts tonight. Like I know Walmart's starting theirs online at 9 o'clock tonight, and then we're gonna be up late anyways because we're smoking a turkey for tomorrow. So I'm gonna be up at midnight ordering stuff, trying to get everything order that I need to order, because if you don't order it right when it starts, you might as well not get it because they sell out. Like a bunch of stuff sells out fast on Black Friday. So anyways, I need to figure out and make my list out of everything that I need to get. So that's what I'm gonna do. See that big old crack in the middle? It makes me so mad. But other than that, it looks good. Oh my goodness! Hi, Layton. Layton, you feel better? No, you don't? Does your tummy hurt? No? How are you feeling? You're gonna be like your sister and everything, no?
No.
No. That's all you can say is no.
No.
Okay, so it's about 1:30 right now. I just got Paisley down for a nap, and I'm gonna start chopping up my celery for the dressing, and the celery and onions, that has to cook on the stove, or saute on the stove, I mean. So I want to get that cut up I need to start, after I get this cut up, I'm gonna get the chicken out and I'm gonna go. It takes 2.5 hours on the smoker, so I need to go get the smoker ready. I need to get the chicken prepared and then get that smoking, and then I'll come back and finish the dressing. This dressing recipe, I filmed it last year and I kind of gave you measurements. It's a little difficult because I half it up and I've made it so like often that it's like it's been a long time being a recipe, so I made it so many times that I don't really measure anything. I just kind of know. So if you go watch last year's video, I show you guys how I make it and approximately the right measurements. But oh my gosh, now that I'm done crying, those onions were the strongest onions I've ever cut in my whole life. I don't know, maybe because they're little, but I literally look like oh my gosh, crying. Anyways, I usually try to cut them up really small, but I was just like rough chopping. I don't even care. Those onions are so strong. So we're gonna take a pan and we're gonna melt some butter in it, and then a little bit of olive oil. You add your celery and onion, and then some salt and pepper, but that's it. And you're just gonna saute that. Okay, got the chicken all ready to go on the smoker. I just put some barbecue on it. And I'm following this recipe. I'll link the recipe down below. And then I just sprinkle some of this on it. They didn't say to do this, but I'm just going to. I just did a little bit just to give it some more flavor. And yeah, so I'm letting the smoker, we have a Masterbuilt electric smoker, so it's super easy to do. I can even do it. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. I wish I would have made 4 chicken breasts so we'd have some left over and not just 2. Plus I get the deal at Costco's, and they're individually wrapped, 2 per package. And I picked up the smallest package, so I should have picked up the biggest package, but. Okay, dressing is made. I'm still crying. The onion, I swear. Anyways, this year I used this stuff, this poultry seasoning. Chef Pompadom, I think it's how you say it. I don't know. But his Poultry Magic, oh my gosh, you guys. This is probably the best cornbread dressing I've ever made. So definitely if you make this, to add that in there. I just added maybe half a teaspoon, maybe, not that much, but it definitely makes a difference. It's so good. So anyways, that's made. I'm gonna go with the chicken on the smoker because it should be preheated now. I use Miss K from Duck Dynasty. Her recipe, this is probably the best sweet potato casserole I've ever had, and her recipe is so good. The only thing that I do different is she adds a cup of sugar. I do a half to 3/4. It's because a cup is all like really sweet. So if you like really sweet, then this will be, a full cup would be good for you. But I like them sweet, but not like overly sweet. So anyway, so I start with a half a cup, and it's like between a half a cup, 3/4. I do like a little over half a cup. So anyways, so that's what we're gonna make right now. And I have learned that baking real sweet potatoes versus the can is much better. They just taste it like it's fresher and it just tastes better. So keep that in mind if you make it. So I was making the casserole, and this just happened before I could get over there and save it. Layton pulled it off. Okay, everything is in the oven now. I should not have done my makeup today at all because when I opened the smoker to put the chicken in there, it literally like so much smoke went in my eyes and it was like burning so bad, and it started watering again, and my nose started running, so my mascara is crappy. But anyways, I put, everything's in the oven. I'll show you guys. So you have the dressing, sweet potato casserole, the green bean casserole, and don't look at my bottom of the oven because it's awful. And then I'm boiling the water for the noodles, for the macaroni and cheese. I'm boiling some potatoes for mashed potatoes, and there's the gravy. And then we have the rolls, which are huge. And then the chicken's on the smoker still. So Kyle's on his way home, so I don't know how much I'm gonna film, but I will show you like all the after, like when everything gets ready before we eat. But yeah, that's what we're doing.